Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. Kelly. I'm just messing around right here, playing on the little game. And after I do this, get back to where business is. Okay, so business. So I started doing this trade because I wanted to practice seeing if I could make 1% a day. Okay, that's why I got into this with just $150 to see if it was possible, right? So on the 3rd, I was looking to see where I could get in and make a good trade with this. I had $149.40, so that's my old video. The next day on the 4th, I was able to get in when it went to $8,200. Okay, so I was able to get in then, and of course the day after that, the 4th, the 5th, 6th, it actually tanked, so it went all the way down to like 6,900, the price of Bitcoin. Here we are today finally, and I have $154.47 in the account now because this order finally sold. All right, so as you can see, 5 days ago I put in a price, a buy, green right here. This little tab right here is green. I bought for 82 at 82.10. I bought 0.0181 Bitcoins, and then here we are. About an hour ago, I sold. That's what the red tab is right here. Okay, I sold at 84.90. Okay, so now I wanted to see if I could have. I wanted to see what percent that is. Okay, to see if that equals out to how close that equals out to 1%. Is it higher, lower, or whatever? Right. So I got to do a calculation on that. Also, I wanted to show you that yesterday it also would have hit high, but I did not have a sell order in. Okay, and looks like it did the same thing on what day was this? The 7th as well. So this is a lesson to myself to always have a sell order placed. Okay, if I had had a sell order placed that was just sitting in the system, and I thought I did, but I guess what happened, I'm thinking what happened was the system will cancel your order, or it will because I had an order sitting in there. I know I did, because that's usually what I do, is I have an order sitting in there waiting for it to sell. As soon as I put an order in, I immediately put a sell order in, so that if it ever hits a certain amount when I'm not watching it, then it'll hit. But for some reason, I see it didn't hit, and I thought I put a sell order in. I thought I was diligent about that. Now, it could be that I forgot, or it could be that the system itself canceled that order after a certain period of time. After a certain period of time, it didn't happen. Maybe the system canceled it. Now, I'm used to doing Forex, and Forex, where you can put in an order, you go ahead and submit your order, whether it's buy or sell, and once you submit that order, it'll sit in the open orders, and it'll say GTC, which means good till cancel. All right, so I'm pretty sure I put an order in there, but then when I checked, all of this was empty. That was a day or two ago. But anyway, so last night I checked it again, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put in an order. Let me go back to field so you can see. I'm going to go ahead and put in an order for 84.90 and wait for it to hit. And then it hit about an hour or so ago, maybe 2 hours ago. I'm not sure how long. But anyway, so I was able to make this difference here. And of course, this experiment was simply to see if I can make 1% a day. So let's go ahead and do some math and figure this out. So we started off with, let me put this over here, 149.40. And there was after I did the actual trade, it was 80 cents left over. So let's account for that. So let's see, 149.4 take away 0.8. Okay, so the trade would have been for 148. Write that down real quick. 148.6. All right, cool. Now let's get back to reality. And we are at 154.47. Back to my thing. 154.47. All right. And we're also going to we're going to subtract the 148.60. 148.6. 587. And okay, let's see. You know what? I'm going to redo this calculation. Give me just 1 second. All right, so I'm going to start off with this right here, 154.47. And I'm going to subtract the original amount, 149.4. Take away 149.4. All right, and then I'm going to subtract the 80 cents that was not in the trade. Okay, so take away 0.8. All right, cool. All right, so now the profit that I made was $4.27. Now I have to figure out, do the calculation for what percent of the original amount is this here. Okay, so the original amount that the trade was done on is, got to take out this 80 cents, and the original amount was 149.4. Take away the 80 cents, and that gives me 148.6. Okay, so you write that down, 427, before I forget. And we're going to do the calculation now off of, we want to know what percent of the original amount that we did the trade for is this. So we just take this amount and we divide it by the 148.6. All right, let's see. Okay, so we are at, move the decimal point over twice, 1, 2, so 2.87%. That is the return with this small amount of money. Okay, so with this trade that took me 5 days to actually do, because I got in on the 4th and today is the 9th. So for those 5 days, the return I got was times it by 100, so make it very clear. Equals, there we go, 2.87% for 5 days. Okay, so we got to divide that by 5 and we will see the percent per day. Okay, so every single day for this one trade, it equaled out to 0.57%. All right, so my experiment wasn't successful in terms of, did I make 1% a day? It wasn't. However, I see that if I had been even more diligent, and let me show you what I mean by that. This trade was done on the 4th, and we see right here on the 7th that if I had sold it here, if I had caught this, then this trade would have been successful on the 7th, which would have been just 3 days. Okay, so that would have been definitely a times it by 5, 2.87% return in 3 days. Okay, so that would have been cool. All right, and then I could have redone the trade again down here when it hit a low, and then sold here, and then down here again, bought, and then sold here again. So if I had been even more diligent, this 0.57% that I was actually able to accomplish in 5 days, 0.57% per day, would have been much faster here. Okay, interesting. No. Is that right? No, I would have had a better percent because it would have been 2.87 divided by 3. So I would have been close to that 1%. Anyway, because that would have been 0.9 roughly. So anyway, thanks for being patient with me as I do my calculations and try to make sure I get everything right. But yeah, so it is possible to experiment around and see if you can get to a 1% per day trading on your own. It is possible to do that. You have to be more diligent. You have to be make sure you put your trades in, make sure they don't cancel your trades so that you can go ahead and profit from those. So anyway, I just wanted to show this update video real quick, and that's it for today. You guys have a good one. Thanks.